The purpose of a fishing weight is to get your bait or lure down to where the fish are at. There are 3 different types of fishing weight that are used in British Columbia. There are fixed weight, sliding weight, and split shots. So in this how to fish video, we'll take a look at how and when to use each of these weights. Fixed weight usually has a line attachment on it, such as a swivel, so you can tie your line directly onto it, cast it out, let it sit on the bottom. And the purpose is just that, to anchor your bait right on the bottom in the current. The amount of weight used really depends on how strong the current is. So these kind of weight ranges from 1 ounce up to 20 ounce. So if you're fishing the tidal Fraser River, usually 1 to 3 ounces is good enough. Whereas if you're fishing closer to Chilliwack or further up in the upper Fraser River where the current is fairly turbulent, something up to 12 ounce, 15 ounce or even heavier is needed to keep that bait on the bottom. Sliding weights have a hole in the middle, so you can actually thread your line through it, and as the name implies, this weight slides up and down your line. When do you use a sliding weight? Well, usually it's used to balance a float, or it's used to if you want your bait to freely drift in the water, because the shape of this weight doesn't really anchor your bait on the bottom. It usually gets carried away by the current quite easily. Split shots are like little Pac-Man, which has a little mouth on one side, so you can actually put your line into it and close it right up, and that will stay on your line quite firmly. And these weights are quite small, and they're usually used for balancing a float. The reason that we might want to use split shots to balance a float instead of a sliding weight is that it creates better sensitivity. So by putting on split shots one at a time at different increments, you can balance the float fairly precisely. And usually we use this in rivers where there's very little current, or in lakes where the float has to stand very still. For more information on fishing in British Columbia, please check out our website at fishingwithrod.com, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please leave a comment if you have any questions regarding weights or any other fishing techniques. We're always happy to answer them. So until next time, good luck fishing.